Hi everyone, Lamisha here from LamishaSerf-Walls.com, bringing you another Mindset Monday tip of the day. And of course, as always, this tip was inspired by this last week of coaching that I've been doing with my clients. This week, I have been hearing a lot from my clients about how they're having some sort of challenging moments and they're not quite sure how to handle their mindset in those moments, right? They know, as I'm sure you do, being a part of my tribe, that mindset is everything. And so where we allow our thoughts to go, how we're thinking and feeling has a direct link on what we're creating in our lives. So it's important to be proactive about our mindset with the mindset practice that you do daily, but also to do the work in those moments when life happens. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what to do when life happens, right? So there's a couple of steps that I want to remind you of that may be really helpful for you as you have these situations unfolding or when you have these situations unfolding, right? So the first thing is to become aware of when you're kind of shifting into that not so positive place. I call it going into the rabbit hole, right? So if you can become aware of that moment that you're kind of teetering on the edge, or maybe you're already kind of in a grumpy mood and you're not really sure what's going on, just become aware of the fact that you're there, right? Don't resist it. Just know that that's a place that you're in for the moment and you probably don't want to be there. So just become aware of it, right? So once you've become aware of the moment and the fact that you're in this sort of mindset space that you don't want to be in, then I want you to take a little bit of a timeout. Now, this timeout can, involve a lot of different things. I will often use a couple of tools that help me, one of which is meditation. Now, honestly, I'm not always in a place where I can meditate, so I have to use some of the other options that I have. But meditation is a really great way to kind of shut that mindset down. If you're having doubtful thoughts, fearful thoughts, if you're finding your mindset kind of running away with you in a negative space, doing some meditation, a guided meditation especially, can really help shut that part of the mind down and shift your focus a bit. So meditation is great for that. Moving your body, any kind of physical activity can help shut your mindset down. Of course, that's another one that I've been using as well. I know a lot of people use music, or they will watch a movie or read a certain kind of book to shut the mindset down, right? Basically, you want to do something that's going to take the momentum and the attention away from those kind of negative thoughts that you've been having. Okay, so that's the first step. Then the second step is after you've done that and sort of relieved some of that pressure and you're kind of in a more neutral space, then you want to go back and start layering in some of those positive thoughts, positive affirmations. So what I tend to do is after I've taken that time out period, then I'll go back to my journal and maybe do a couple of pages of affirmations. Sometimes I'll even just go back and read some of my affirmations that I've written, in days past. Maybe you want to grab one of your personal development books that you're reading through and, filter in some of that positivity there, or listen to some podcasts or something that makes you feel good. The idea is to kind of get out of that neutral space and to layer in the positive thoughts and the things that are really going to help you create what you want to create in your reality. So again, first step is to kind of become aware and take a time out. And then the second piece is to layer in that positivity if you can. Now, of course, I'm always recommending that you do a daily mindset practice. If you don't already have one, reach out to me and I can give you some ideas. But I think that that's really going to be powerful for anyone who is wanting to shift the reality, create the life that they desire, that kind of thing. But we all have these moments, right? And I don't want anyone to think that when you have a moment where you're kind of falling into the rabbit hole or your mindset is running away from you, that you're doing anything wrong. You're not. We're all human. Every one of us goes through this, myself included. So try not to make a big deal about it. It happens. The key is just to kind of shift the momentum when you can and move forward as quickly as possible. So time out, and then layer in those positive affirmations, positive activities to really shift your mindset in the right direction, okay? Well, that was my tip for you today. I hope that it is helpful. I know a lot of us are kind of in this space. We get there from time to time, so use it. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Is this something that you do naturally? Do you have questions about it? Post your questions below, and I would love to chat with you. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.